Hello, very good morning and welcome to other newspaper highlights. Today, Thursday, 8th of June 2017. This is Edward with the highlights of today's English newspapers. Daily Mirror, Daily News and Ceylon Today are taken up for today's highlights. Firstly, let's have a look on the Daily Mirror. The main headline of the Daily Mirror highlights: CEO of Perpetual Treasuries removed from the Bond Commission. The Chief Executive Officer of the Perpetual Treasuries Limited, Kasun Palisena, who was present inside the Bond Commission while evidence relating to the phone conversations that took place between him and Bank of Ceylon Treasuries Division Chief Dealer Mr. Dharmapala were leading, was ordered to leave the courtroom by the Commission. Government ministers protecting Jnanasara Thera, says Rajitha. Cabinet spokesman and Health Minister Rajitha Senaratne said yesterday a warrant has been issued for the arrest of Bodubala Sena leader Galagoda Atte Jnanasara Thera, and CID detectives have been deployed to take him into custody over allegations of inciting religious and racial hatred. Responding to a journalist at yesterday's weekly news briefing, he said it would be a difficult task for the police to arrest him if he was being protected by a minister. Myanmar military plane carrying 116 goes missing. Debris found in Andaman Sea. Debris from a missing Myanmar military plane carrying 116 people was found in the Andaman Sea late Wednesday, a local official and an Air Force source told AFP. Secondly, let's move to Daily News. The main headline says, Warrant on former blood bank directress, importing outdated blood plasma filtering units. The Colombo Chief Magistrates Court yesterday issued a warrant for the arrest of former National Blood Centre Directress Dr. Mangalika Bindusara. The warrant is for the failure to appear before court regarding a case which involved the importing of outdated blood plasma filtering units and issuing them for usage. When the case came up before Chief Magistrates Lal Ranasinghe Bandara, neither the accused nor the sureties were present in court. Defense counsel, who appeared on behalf of Bindusara, told court that his client is currently overseas. Plans to improve air connectivity with Saudi Arabia. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has recommended that the government take steps to improve air connectivity with the countries of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, UAE, Bahrain, Egypt and Yemen by adding more connections from and to Colombo by Sri Lankan Airlines in order to mitigate the effects of the break-off of air connectivity between Qatar and Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Bahrain, Egypt and Yemen. Finally, let's move to Ceylon Today. The main headline highlights: floods to slow growth to 4.4%. Regaining of GSP Plus won't have a noticeable impact this year. Fitch Ratings Sovereign Ratings Associate Director Sagala Sagarika Chandra yesterday predicted Sri Lanka's growth would drop to 4.4% of GDP this year from last year's 4.5%, primarily due to the recent floods which would hamper the agriculture sector led by tea. Speaking to reporters in Colombo, she said she expected the current account deficit to increase this year from the previously projected 2.2% of GDP to 2.3% of GDP, led by higher imports driven by rising oil prices. Dayasri to purchase Susantika's medal. New laws which will entrust to state any medals won by Sri Lankan sportsmen or athletes will be formulated and implemented. Minister of Sports and Cabinet spokesman Dayasri Jayasegara said, commenting on a statement by Olympic medalist Susantika Jayasinghe to sell her Olympic silver medal. If she goes on to auction her medal, I am willing to purchase it and keep it at the ministry because that is of great national importance, he said. New standing orders by July. Speaker Kari Jayasuriya told Parliament yesterday that he hoped the House would debate and pass the final draft of the new parliamentary standing orders, calling on the support of all members for the endeavour. Making a special announcement at the beginning of sitting yesterday, the Speaker said current standing orders of Parliament were established 3 decades ago and were last amended in 1993 and hence required updating to meet the modern requirements in Parliament. With that, let's come to an end of today's paper highlights. We will come with more news tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to other newspaper highlights.